on my social media blog, I received a question, obviously from a coach. How do I attract higher quality, higher standard clients in my coaching business? Well, I believe that the world on the outside is a reflection of what's going on the inside. So if you become what you want as a client, you increase that odd. So I tell people there's 7 areas of life that you can empower in life. You can have intellectual empowerment by coming up with ingenious, creative, innovative ideas and original thinking. And you can be empowered in business and make business savvy and learn how to prioritize your business and delegate more and prioritize things and become a specialist and gain your core competence and excel in an area that you become a specialist in that people want, which raises the value. You can master wealth building and save a portion of whatever you earn and start buying assets and accumulate appreciating assets so you become more valuable and more selective in the clients that you have. You can make sure you have a stable family dynamic and relationship dynamic so you're not debaucherous and out partying and hanging out with people that are basically, uh, what's to say, not inspired by their life, possibly. You can actually start social networking and interact with people and make a commitment to interact with people that do extraordinary things and hang out with those people and pay the associations to do that. Or you can make sure you're physically fit and stamina and strong and endurant and well built and well functioning as a physical body, which automatically makes you look like you're mastered your life there too. And you can also be inspired. So any area of your life that you don't empower, people overpower you. In any area of your life you get to empower draws and magnetizes more opportunity because people, if you look very carefully and ask what men and women are looking for in a mate, they're looking for people who are empowered in as many areas as possible. They want somebody fit, they want somebody intelligent, they want somebody that's ambitious, they want somebody with resources, they want somebody that's loyal to them, they want somebody that's socially savvy, somebody who's inspired. So any of those things will automatically draw you and magnetize higher quality people in your life. And in that process, um, you will increase the probability of getting high quality clients because you're demonstrating that yourself. And if you're demonstrating the mastery of your life, people are going to notice it and they're going to be more likely to do that. I also found in my life that as I saved and invested money and built my wealth, my client levels went up. Uh, I get to hang out with people that are very wealthy today and who have a lot more influence and they're higher standards and they're more intelligent. If I keep educating myself, and I'm more intelligent and I speak more intelligently, I get more intelligent clients. If I've got wealth, I get more wealthy clients. If I've got business savvy and I've got a growing business, I got more business savvy clients. So the world reflects what's going on inside. So make a commitment to find your niche that's really inspiring, that you're core competent, prioritize your daily actions on it, become expert in that, delegate lower priority things and don't do low priority things that devalue you because people will devalue you and they won't value your time. Put a fee on it that's fair so it's sustainable and don't exaggerate or minimize yourself. It's hard to sell something that's an exaggeration or minimization of you. You don't want to sell it if it's too low and you can't sell it if it's too high because you don't own it. And find out what's true for you. Keep a record of all the different people that you've served and get all the testimonials from that so you have real cases so you feel certain and review those cases and have them available for people when you run into people that have certain issues. Establish needs in people. Don't just presume you have some solution to them until you establish a need. Never offer a solution till you've established a need. Find out what people really need and meet those needs. And if you're not the one for them, find somebody that can help them and they'll respect you and they'll refer people to you. But give more than what people expect. If you give more than what you expect, my dad taught me that when I was young. Give people more than they ever expect. You know, when the people come to my breakthrough experience program, I asked them, how many of you got something this weekend and they didn't anticipate, and it was more than they expect, and then they all put their hands up. I deliver. I don't want to be on the other side where they don't feel like I've got something. I want to make sure they got more than they expect. And if you do that, you'll do it. And if you define exactly what it is that you have as a client and not accept something less than that, because birds of a feather flock together. If people see that you're with lower quality clients, they're going to probably think, well, that's not where I belong. If you wanted to go and invest money with somebody, with an investor, for instance, and they have clients that are only saving, $100,000, and you want to be a multimillionaire, you're probably going to go, I don't think that's the investor for me. I want somebody that's used to managing people in the multi-millions. So if you're not, not in the resonation and not playing it, they're not going to come to you. That's why you want to empower all areas of your life. That's why I teach people that, because it gives them a competitive advantage and draws in more business to them. And of course, when you actually have your investments building up and you've got cash reserves and you're building assets, you are more selective. So that's my advice: is to go and empower all those areas, invest and build your own wealth, target the area that you want to do, delegate lower priority things, start associating with people that are amazing people that are out there doing it, and network, build a social network, hang out with the people that are going places, and define what it is you're doing, and make sure you look at honestly at what you can deliver and only sell what you're certain about, and first establish a need and make sure it's really a need. A lot of entrepreneurs project assumptions on what the market wants instead of finding out what the market's ready to buy and getting a demand for it. As you get a demand, your fees will go up, your value will go up, and you'll select your clients. So those are just some of the things you can do to increase the quality of the clients you do, and just a few things anyway. But just know that you got to give yourself permission to do something extraordinary in the world. If you do, people will notice it, and the higher quality clients are coming your way. Become a higher quality person, a higher standard person, and a higher quality client will come to you. That's my experience.